Hi, I'm Rocket with Wreckless Blenders. Welcome to Musings from Rocket's Cellar. Wow, wasn't it great to see Miss Rocket in the chair last time? She's a rock star. I am so lucky. If I haven't told you that before, now you understand why. She's so funny and intelligent and pretty. Wow, I'm thrilled. And so I hope to invite her back here to tell you some more stories in the future. In the meantime, the Wreckless Blenders have been up to a lot of really cool stuff. We've been working on our blending, and we've got a couple of upcoming events and some things for the wine club members for you to understand on what's going on with our limited release wines. Before I get going on that, I just wanted to shout out to Chief Winemaker John Triano. It is JT's birthday, and I just wanted to say thank you, JT, for being an awesome winemaker, a good friend, and a great companion on this journey. I learn so much from you every time we go through this. And I sit at the feet of the guru on this. So thank you very much for leading the charge for us over the last many years. Well, we just finished our blending for the 2020 wines, the 2020 red wines and the 2021 white wines. It was a good blending session. It was a lot smoother this time than it has been in the past. That's primarily because we, for various reasons, constrained the number of varietals we got in 2020. And that really allowed us to focus on the ones we have. And we have the 2021 Fiano, the white wine. It is white this time. We decided to just do it the way you're supposed to. I know it's not very reckless of us, but it's tasting beautiful. It's got this lovely citrus flavor, these just bright, intense notes. Goes really well on a hot summer day with light meals. Yeah, so I'm a huge fan of it. That and our Touriga Rosé. Now, last year we made a Sangiovese Rosé. And that was this gorgeous, elegant, sweet. I just had a lot of cherry flavors, and the color was just super. Well, the Terriga, it's a Portuguese grape, so Terriga's got more savory notes to it. So it's got kind of an earthy mushroom forest floor when it's made into a red wine. Well, you get a lot of that intensity in this rosé. And it's going to be hard to even have any left for bottling. So keep your eye out on announcements around both the Fiano and the Terriga. They're both going to be limited release wines. And what that means is if you're a wine club member, I'm going to be sending you an email sometime in the next month. Sometimes once we understand when we're going to bottle, and that's another story that I'll tell you here in a second. Once we understand when we're going to bottle, I'll get the word out to you, tell you how many we have allocated, and then you respond back and tell me how much you would like us to set aside for you. Now, like I said in one of my wine club updates recently, that doesn't obligate you to buy that. What it does is it says, this is how much you'd like to buy. Now, there is a factor that we're going to go in, and if everybody comes in and says we want a case, well, we're not going to be able to do that for everybody. So we'll have to figure some balance out if there's huge demand. But wine club members, you get first dibs on this. And that's one of the cool things about being a wine club member. And for those of you who are watching who aren't wine club members and you're interested in it, just go to the website. There's a wine club link and on there. You can put your name in the queue to become a wine club member. And the reason that we're having to do queuing for the wine club is it has to do with the allocation. We are right at full allocation. And I'm just being very judicious in adding new people so that the folks that are there have the opportunity to get these pre-allocation, take advantage of that. But there are people who decide that it's not for them right now. So there's people coming off ever so often, and that's an opportunity for you to jump on. So anyway, the whole thing said there if you're interested in the wine club, go click on that. It'll talk about what the process is, and we'll go from there. All right. Come to one of the wine events, the wine days. You know, we've got the one for Sacramento, the Carmichael one coming up this coming weekend, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And then expect some more in Concord the week after that. And we'll come see us, and we'll have a good time. It's always fun. Now we are getting low on our current inventory, so just a heads up. The Primitivo's gone. Of course, the Fiano and the Rosé Sangiovese was gone a long time ago. But we're starting to run low on the Dayglow and the Wreckless Red. So at the moment, we have a good chunk of Terriga, Barbera, and Sangiovese. I don't expect that to last very long. So if you are interested at all in getting these, next few weeks, next month or so, get your allocation purchased so you have some for the dry spell. What's the dry spell? So here's the deal. We finished blending, and we came up with some really amazing blends. We're very excited about these varietals and these wines that we're going to be making coming up. And the challenge that we're now facing is bottling. We are, like most wineries out there, it's a challenge to find bottles. And we're small time, so we're not looking for a huge number of bottles. But it's still a challenge right now. And we'll figure that out. And when the time comes, we'll get it all scheduled, and we'll work through that. And I'll keep you posted on timing and everything like that. So, you know, it was a surprise. We kind of heard it. We knew about this, and we did our best to put our name in early, and it still was like, yeah, it's 6 months or whatever. So this is going to be an interesting year as a result of this. So we'll see how things are going. Beyond that, right now, things are pretty much in the full swing of the blending bottling season for a lot of wineries right now, if you're on the 18-month schedule. And so we're seeing that spring in the air. We really would like some more rain. That would be such a lovely thing. So, you know, put some rainy thoughts out there for March and April. So hopefully April showers will come through. We really need it because things are pretty tight right now in terms of water. I've got a really cool series. I've been working on this for about a year, and I've got most of it mapped out. It's all about the art and science of blending and what goes into that. And you can go to these things on some of these wineries will let you blend your own blend, and you know, you'll get 3 different varietals of different stuff, and you can make up your own blend, and they'll talk about what that's about. And that's always a lot of fun. But I also want to show you what are some of the cool things you can do to experiment at home. It doesn't require a lot, you know, some graduated cylinders and a little bit of math, and it can be a lot of fun if you're interested in that. And so I'll talk through what the science part of it, the allocation part of it, and then I'll talk about the art of it, which has to do with identifying things that will bolster the wine, will make it more than it is without making it something it shouldn't be. Now, I'm being intentionally vague because I want you to watch the video when it comes out. Hopefully it'll be in the next couple of months. Right. Well, with that, I want to say have a good one. Please take care of yourself. Take a moment, pause, breathe, feel the energy flowing. This has been Rocket with Wreckless Blenders. Take care.